Very athletic, very quick, and they pressure. They really get up in you and pressure you. And Michael Porter's gotten some great experience tonight playing the point guard.
There's Porter on the wing. Really hoping that Carter can get himself open because he wants to throw the ball down there.
Well, there's no question. And with Big Randolph in there, it's easy target. But Jared not making himself as available.
Ray Thomas with a catch on the baseline. There's Carter, puts it on the floor. Can't get it to go, but there he is on the offensive glass. And that offensive rebound leads to an easy jumper by Jody Meeks.
And what Tubby, Rob mentioned it, what Tubby was trying to get him to do is penetrate and kick more because Jody has a tendency on dribble penetration to only think shot. There you see that man Mays, boy, he can fill it up, can he?
Keddric Mays rainbows in over a one over top of Sheree Thomas. Mays, the only player in double figures for the Mocs with 17. And you have Kevin Bridgewaters checking back into the lineup for UT Chattanooga, and Bernard Lowndes checks in for the first time tonight. Lowndes, a 6'9", 200-pound senior. Nice round of applause there for Michael Porter from this Freedom Hall crowd as he goes to the bench, and Derek Jasper checks in. It looks like the Cats may be going back zone.
Play a little zone defense, and like I said, I really wonder how much of this is, you never as a coach, you never talk about your next opponent, but I wonder how much of this is preparation for the Hoosiers coming to town on Saturday.
You never talk about it, but what you can do on a trip like that is you can sure put it up on the film and say, hey, if we play defense like that, they'll kill us.
No question. A little teaching tool right now for Tubby and his staff. I'll tell you what I like old Perry Stevenson, though, when he gets that ball out top of the key, if you're up tight on him now, he's going to clear you out.
And they called a technical foul on Derek Jasper.
Wow.
What was that all about?
Well, they're going to say he pushed off, was a little over-aggressive. I don't know.
That happened right in front of us.
Well, let's see here. He's being held. He's being held. Oh. My goodness. Well, we're going to cut Bridgewater a break because he's from Kentucky. But that's a heck of an acting job.
Well, I mean, it's no bad on him, but I mean, how about a little common sense officiating? And now Tubby Smith with some substitutions. Randolph Morris, Bobby Perry, Ramel Bradley, and Joe Crawford check back in, along with Derek Jasper, who remains in the game.
Let's see if Tubby can get about 5 minutes of that intensity that he saw from this group when they were in early. If he can get about 5 minutes, they'll sit and watch the rest of the game.
And you know what? That won't show up. Derek has played coming into the night. He'd only taken 5 threes. He'd only hit 1 of them. And tonight, he's 0 of 1 from outside the line.
Well, and he'll get more comfortable shooting that 3. I think what Derek is trying to do right now is really run his basketball team. And the fans are not happy. And they're going to go now, all right, what's the difference in that foul compared to what Derek Jasper did?
Randolph Morris picks up his second. Here's a look.
I've been negative enough. I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Again, just one of those teaching moments for a young basketball team, because sometimes this stuff's going to happen to you when you don't have a big old lead like this. Morris quickly picks up 2 more fouls. And now Crawford gets whistled away from the ball.
Well, and Joe's frustration is look, hey, we've been playing physical. Both teams have been playing physical, and you've let things go. And as a player, the hardest thing is when officiating is inconsistent. And right now, in the last 2 minutes of this basketball game, they've completely changed the way they're officiating the game.
And again, there has been no outward sign that things were deteriorating to the point that the officials needed to get a hold of the game. I mean,
out of control.
Both teams have been very professional. There's been no yapping. There's been no wolfing.
You go back to the play in the first half when Derek Jasper and Mays get tangled up and go to the floor, and there's no extracurricular activity. They helped each other up. But, you know, this is the same physical play on this end of the floor that they've been playing all night, and they haven't called it.
Nice job of recognition by the Kentucky team as they, on a switch, Chattanooga got caught with Mays guarding Morris, and he draws the foul, second against Mays. Jasper, nice trigger, good look away, and that got Bobby Perry open.
Well, and the smart pass, too. Instead of throwing a lob, he threw it with a little zip on it. He knew who he was throwing it to. Great job by Derek Jasper.
Jasper with his 4th assist to go along with 5 rebounds, and now Long is called for stepping on the sideline. And this Freedom Hall crowd appreciative of getting a call for the Cavs. 13th turnover against the Mocs.
Boy, look how much better the spacing is, though. 4 out, 1 in motion. Here comes the high screen.
Bradley with a tough turn. And look at Crawford come in from the backside and get that rebound. And Morris dribbles it on the baseline.
You know what, though? You got to applaud the effort, and that's what Tubby Smith's doing. Great job right there by Joe Crawford going to the glass and making a nice, unselfish play.
Well, the only thing, you know, I'm really impressed with the nuance of the lineup and what it's brought to Kentucky. I like the tempo they've played at tonight. The one thing that continues to be a concern, though, is this whole turnover thing. The Cats tonight with 16 assists, that's a good thing, but they've turned it over 15 times.
Yeah, and we keep talking about it. You hate to keep harking on them, but so many of them are unforced. They're mental turnovers. But you know what? Oh, nice backdoor cut right there by the UT Chattanooga. Set play coming out of by John Shulman. Good job. But you know what? The one thing is they get better when Tubby Smith focuses on certain areas. They've gotten better. They've gotten better defensively. Obviously, they've gotten better offensively. We've seen that tonight. And now they can tackle the turnover issue. But it's a work in progress.
Yep, right.
It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
That's right. Randolph Morris again. Jasper gets out to challenge the 3 and then chases down the rebound. There's the big fella. Boy, that's a good look. That was a good look.
Well, and that really was a good look, and we'll talk about it when we come back out of the break.
Cats got the tempo up. This is a team that you can tell likes playing with each other, and Tubby Smith and this crowd likes